David, back to winning ways. What was your take on the game?
Yeah, obviously a good win. Clean sheet. 2 clean sheets in 4 days, after previously none in 6, 7. It's been a good few days. Rounded off with a good win tonight.
And if we start with the first goal, were you involved in the build-up, or was someone else on the dugout got the ball to Sam Brown to take the throw quickly?
I think that was Sam. I can't remember if it was me. I think it might have been, but it was him wanting to affect it. I nearly jumped out my skin trying to give it back to him. That's what you want. You want people to take the ball by the horns, and he certainly did that then. I still don't know how he throws it like that. It just kept going, didn't it? Mitch does brilliant, gets on the end of it, and Andron walks it in. Settled us down straight away. Settled us down.
And you'll always have spells for both teams in a football game. Were there any points today where you were concerned or not as happy with what you saw?
Not really. Defensively, I thought we was very solid today. Very solid. Bar one where we got a little bit lucky that Matey handled it. Slight lapse of concentration and slightly wrong positioning, but bar that, I thought the back 3, then the back 4 defended really well.
And the switch back to the 3 initially, you, by your own admission, the switch to the back 4 didn't have the same effect as you'd hoped. Is this back to what you're looking at again?
Listen, you can have. What did Arteta say the other day? When someone
ways to get somewhere. He gets a puncture.
Exactly. The football. Listen, there's 11 men on the pitch. They can be standing in loads of different positions. I think he said there was 40 or 50 different structures, or was it 140? I can't remember. But he's right. There's a lot of different places you can stand on a football pitch and formations you can take up. The principles of football, and they're always the same. They're always the same.
And also, just on an individual, Michael Clark, his 100th appearance for the club today. Taken a little while to get there, but on his birthday, well, is it nice to know that even with players like Dan Barry injured, and you can still rotate that back 3 and be comfortable with what you've got there? Yeah, of course. Clarkie, you say he's 100 appearances. He seems like he's been here as long as me, Clarkie. No, he was good today on his birthday. He's brought some great cakes in as well, by the way. He's obviously earning a bit too much money. And then looking forward to Saturday, Dartford are here, a rematch of the playoff semi-final. Dave also got off to a worse than expected start. What are you looking at going into that? Very conflicting styles of football.
It's going to be a difficult game. They're a team that play for the manager. They give 100% every week. Yes, they probably haven't started as they would have liked, and neither have we. It will be a tough game on Saturday, 100%.
Just finally, I know you say you need to be able to play in front of one fan or 500 fans or 5,000 fans, but over 1,000 fans here on the first Tuesday night of the season, and they're making a lot of noise behind that goal. How much of a lift is that to have, and how important is it they're still behind us even when things haven't been going our way all season?
No, we've made an indifferent start, but I think the rub of the green hasn't really gone with us this year so far as well. The crowd are great. I say it all the time. You always ask me, and ever since I've been here, they've been superb. The noise. Listen, football is a It's a tough sport. You have to run. And it is hard work out there. But when you've got them fans cheering you on, it becomes a little bit easier. And you make those extra yards. Like I've said to you before, someone's encouraging you to run and cheering you on. You find that extra yard or that extra 5 yards. And we needed that. And we need it every game we play. Because we're not Man City yet. We need that support.
So, off to get some of Clarkie's cake. Any particular one that looked?
I think there's 3 different varieties, but I've got my eyes on Chicken George.
Thank you, Nobby.
All right.